Hi guys, this is Bhaskar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As part of this video, we're going to cover about how to print the inverted pyramid with digits and alphabets in ascending order. Okay, so what I mean by this is, so when the size of pyramid is n is equal to 3, I want to print it like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the first row and second row 1, 2 and third row 1. Similarly for the alphabets. Okay, so let's try to understand what is the logic we are going to implement there. Sorry for the sketch. So suppose if we take a n as 3 and this will be the first to 0, 1, 2 if we loop through the range, and we are going to consider this as I value I is equal to 0, 1, 2. So how do we generate this logic, this pattern basically? How do we generate this pattern here? So um, to print the value of n, the first record here n, the value should be like I plus 1, and this should keep repeating the based on the value here. So the first loop will be 1 and the second value should be 2 and third value will be 3 based on this loops. So we can use a 2 for loops here to do these jobs, and this is one of the way which we can do it, but there are more efficient ways also apart from this approach. Okay, so you can try it out those approaches as well. So let's see how we can do this using the Python programming language. So I have opened edit place. This I'm going to do both for numbers and alphabets. So there's be only slight changes here. So let's see what are the changes here. Suppose for I is equal for I in range of n. So when n is equal to 3, the values will be like 0, 1, 2. The value will be replaced with 0 and 1, 2 based on the loops. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to print the space here. So basically the space is for this one. The first row there isn't have any space, but for the second row we have space here. Okay. So to get these spaces, I'm going to print that first in the space here. That will be multiplied by I. So the first row will be I will be 0, so there will be no spaces in the first record, comma, and I want to print the values in the same row. So I'm not going to, I'm going to provide the end delimiter as a empty space, and this one, and again I'll be looping the inner for loop to increase these values like 1, 2, 3. To increment these values, I'll be looping it again based on the value which we receive from I. For k in range of this will be like n minus I. So suppose n is equal to 3 and the first value will be like 3 here, so it will be 3 because we need three values here, 1, 2 and 3. So for k is equal to 1, so the first value will be 0. So to print 0 plus 1, we need I, this logic I plus 1. So I'll be using the uh, same logic here, print k plus 1, comma, and end here I'm going to provide the space to print the next alphabet 2, and I need space in between this, and similarly for the next value. So this will be looping through that. So once this record has looped, I need to enter into the new line. But here in these two print statement, I have provided end as no space and space here. So to provide the new line characters, so I'm going to use a default print where the end will be new line characters will be there. Okay. So this should do the job for the numbers. So similarly, I'll be doing it for the alphabets. Let's copy the same code here in ascending order. Okay. So the value will be same here, except the characters, we'll use the char functions to replace these numeric values from char 65. Char of 65 gives us a plus, sorry, plus k here. So I'm going to end it. So this should do the logic. So let's test it. Yeah, looks like we got the expected results here. So let's change the size of the pyramid and see. So we got the expected results what we're looking for. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel.